What in the world, bro? What in the world? It's your boy Big Low Country. Y'all already know what time it is, man. I'm just chilling. Hey, what, what, what in the world? What's going on? I just got this thing. They finally got the deal done. They finally have the deal done. Cordarrelle Patterson is going to be an Atlanta Falcon this year, 1 year, $3 million deal. So for everybody out there who, was kind of, iffy, a lot of people were kind of pessimistic about the situation. Cordarrelle Patterson is going to be an Atlanta Falcon next year. I love the move. Number one, the reason why I love this move, and look, for everybody out there that doesn't know me, my name is Big Low Country. I'm just an old country boy that loves to sit around and talk about sports. And I'm actually chilling out with y'all on my lunch break. I'm going live right now, chilling out with y'all on my lunch break because I was just so fired up about this whole situation, man. So, and I see everybody's coming in to chill out with us. What's going on, Coach Ronan? Think about Ronan. She's a sweet old girl. B, what's going on, Brandon? I see you in here, man. Definitely. So, Cordarrelle Patterson, Atlanta Falcon now. We all know, well, at least a lot of Atlanta Falcons fans know, that it's one of those situations over the years we've continuously had guys that just weren't a pop kind of guy. They weren't a guy that would catch the ball and just get upfield. You know what I'm saying? Ethan said he just got out of school. What's going on, Bo? I see you in here, man. Yeah. So it's like we haven't had that kind of guy since Devin Hester, and we didn't have a chance to keep Devin Hester for that long. So I'm very excited about this, and not just for the return game, because I'm looking at Cordarrelle Patterson. I was just looking at some of his film on NFL Game Pass. He seems like more of a kick return guy opposed to a punt return guy. And we're actually going to get to that a little bit later. But look, he led the league in kick return average 2 years in a row. You can't beat that, Bo. What in the world? What's going on, Coach Ashley? Black girl interrupted. Oh, Brayton. Brayton said Ethan brought him in here. Appreciate that, fam. Much love to you. Everybody on the coaching staff, y'all make sure that y'all welcome Brayton. Chilling out with us, man. Definitely. Hey, Brayton, we get together. We chill out like this all the time. Make sure that you hit the subscribe button so you know when the next time that we go live, and, join the coaching staff. I just want to holler at everybody else that's coming on with us today. Leo said, what's up, Coach? I'm still at school. You still at school? Oh, hey, bro. I still got to finish my day out, man. So I definitely appreciate you for chilling out with me, man. Definitely. Coach Waller said, hey, I didn't know you. It was kind of last minute thing, Coach. Yeah, I said I was going to jump on, talk about this whole Cordarrelle Patterson situation. And the reason why I'm so excited about it is not just for the return game. It's because you got a guy who could legitimately be a Swiss Army knife. I don't know how many Chicago games y'all had the chance to watch last year. The kid was back there playing running back for the last couple seasons. They just trying to get the ball in the kids' hands. Now, that's more of a high school and college kind of philosophy. These are pros. Running backs are supposed to be running backs. Receivers are supposed to be receivers. But if you got a guy that got enough wiggle in the hips, and the thing is that this guy is not, he just don't got the wiggle in his hips. The kid is big. He's huge. Definitely. What's going on, Zeke? I see you in here, man. Ethan said Bears fans are really sad Patterson left, so this seems like a good pickup. And I've actually seen that too, man. Dre said, yeah, man, me and Coach Ronnie, we doing good, man. We over here just working. That's about the size of it, man. We over here working like one-armed well diggers. Other than that, we doing good. But man, Cinco Mo, I see you. Warren Jameson said Ethan told him to come. Well, hey, welcome, Warren. I appreciate you. Everybody, welcome Warren to the stream. I appreciate you for chilling out with us, man. We get together, we just talk about sports like this all the time, bro. Make sure you subscribe so you know the next time we do talk about it, Ethan don't got to tell you. ATLGA He says, what in the world, Bo? Coach GA just checking in. Atlanta Falcons, let's go. Video like that. So basically what I'm saying is that you got a guy, and this is a huge testament to the creativity that's going to go into this Falcons offense. And the reason why I say this is because guys like this, guys like a Cordarrelle Patterson, he's going to be all over the place. He's going to be all over the place. As a matter of fact, I actually heard that, and this was a couple of years ago, they said that Cordarrelle Patterson, they were actually working on wildcat formations with him lined up as the quarterback. So that's also another wrinkle that you can kind of put in there. You know, any kind of creativity I could get, especially after last year and the whole debacle that we had with Dirk Cutter, ain't no need in even going down that rabbit hole. After we had all that go down, it's just one of those situations. I'm excited. I'm fired up. I'm ready to go. I'm already drawing up plays, man. Old coach, you know, that's the old coach in me. I'm already drawing up plays. And okay, all right. We line Cordarrelle Patterson up as that X receiver, have him coming in through that jet sweep, make sure that tight end cracks down. It's just green and open space from there. I'm already getting to it, bro. Oh man. Oh man. Oh, Cinco Mo said, give us the lowdown. Hey man, your boy Low already knows sports. I want to make sure that you do too. Let me give you the lowdown. Oh man, y'all are crazy. Y'all are crazy. But I do also want to acknowledge something too. And you know, a lot of people might be sad. Look, I say this all the time. Players come and go. A lot of people might be upset about this whole situation. Ito Smith is released, and I mean, you know, we hate to see it. We hate to see it. Hayden said, hey, if we release Ito Smith, is Kenneth Gainwell the guy? Yes. I definitely hope Kenneth Gainwell is the guy. I definitely hope that's the case. I think he's a better runner than Etienne. Between the tackles, I think he's a better runner. Go back and look at the stats. Etienne, he's one of those guys where between the tackles, he's not as good as a runner. Whenever I coach football, he was one of those guys, he kind of tiptoes a little bit. He tiptoes through the line. Kenneth Gainwell, y'all go look at the stats. And that's true too, bro. Chuba Hubbard, a lot of people love this kid just because his name. But if we watch his feet, whenever he runs and he chops those feet up, changing directions, I can almost guarantee you that grass gonna kick up, and that's what you want to see. You want to see feet kicking, and he's one of those guys that could do it. He's one of those guys that could do it. You know, Ethan the Elk, he's saying that personally, he thinks that they're going to draft Fields or trade down at this moment. And look, you know, it's one of those situations. Cinco Mo said he has to check out that tape. Check out the Kenneth Gainwell tape, man. We whenever we did our original mock draft, and I know that we didn't take him because someone else took him ahead of us. But whenever you get a chance, check out Kenneth Gainwell, Memphis, University of Memphis. He is a great running back. Got some crazy speed. He's a little bit on the small side. He's a lot like Ito, but I think that he's a more explosive guy than Ito was, and I think that's one of the reasons why Ito's not here no more. You know, Stuart Rock said Ito's out. Arthur Smith ain't playing. He's not playing, man. He's not playing. The guy told y'all that, look, I'm here to create my own legacy. I mean, how can you knock that? So there's going to be guys who. So if you look at that running back room from last year, where you had the Ito Smiths, the Brian Hills, Ty Gurley's, I mean, there's really no need in saying Olsen, but you know those guys, they it's not looking good for all of them. You know, now we know that we got Mike Davis, and y'all know my opinion on that. The Falcons got Mike Davis, and I'm telling you, I think that's an actual upgrade over Todd Gurley. I think it's an upgrade over Todd Gurley. If I'm wrong, I definitely would like to hear y'all's opinion. But at this point in both guys' careers, y'all tell me, who do you think was a better option for the Falcons? Do you think Todd Gurley is a better guy for the Falcons right now? And remember that you got to leave the name out of it, and how he pulls at your heartstrings playing for the Georgia Bulldogs. Or do you think Mike Davis is the better guy? I just want to know what y'all are thinking. If you think Todd Gurley is a better guy, put 1 in the chat. If you think Mike Davis is a better guy, put 2 in the chat. I just want to know, if I'm just, out of the loop. That's all I'm checking on. Am I out of the loop in this situation? That's all I'm thinking about. But yeah, man, Ghost Peppers, what in the world, Bo? Coach Ghost Pepper said Thomas Dimitroff left our Falcons so cap poor when I visited their trailer. 2 cockroaches tripped me and a rat tried to steal my wallet. That's hard times right there, bro. That's hard times right there. Oh man, Ethan, he's saying that our team's going to be fun this year. The team is going to be fun this year, man. It's definitely going to be exciting. Now, Coach Roney said that she thinks just because of his name, she likes Chubber. Who doesn't like that? You got to watch Coach Roney now, because Coach Roney, she's going crazy about Justin Herbert just because of his haircut. Just because of the guy's haircut, he's going crazy about Justin Herbert. So we can't really go off of Coach Roney's pick. Now, Ethan Elk, he thinks that Mike Davis is that dude. Raymond Elder thinks that Mike Davis is that dude. Coach Wallace, he thinks that Mike Davis is that guy. Right now, Mike Davis is just that dude. Leo says, Gurley, knee is what worried me. And he ain't the same Gurley that we know. And, I tell you, and I said this all the time. I actually said this before the season started, where like with Todd Gurley, it's not a form of function. We're not worried if Todd Gurley could run as fast as he used to. Right now, with him, it's pain tolerance. Whenever you have issues like arthritic knees, and everybody out there who's played football, Ethan and everybody else, y'all know just like I do, low man wins, especially when it comes to playing running back. There's a reason why Todd Gurley didn't bust that many runs this past year. He couldn't get low like he wanted to. So subconsciously, what he always tried to do was bounce runs out to the outside. It didn't work for him as well. And then also got to consider that running backs in general, they don't have the same burst as they did even 5 or 6 years ago. If you don't believe me, go watch some Zeke Elliott tape. Go check it out, and you'll definitely see that that's the case. Now, Coach Roney said, y'all make sure that y'all like the stream. Look, if you learn something that you didn't know before, if you think I'm a good guy, or if I just made you smile or laugh even one time, make sure that you do a country boy a favor and hit that like button. It would definitely make my heart jump for joy if you hit that like button for me. And if you do, I'll dance at your wedding one day. Oh, man. But yeah, man. Oh, what's going on, Coach Asia? Coach Asia came in and chill out with us. Much love to you, Coach Asia Green. That's our Coach Asia Green is the official Big Low Country sideline reporter. Oh, man. Now, Hayden Hughes, he was saying that Alameda Zacchaeus or Chris Rowland are probably going to be returning punts. And this is something that I kind of wanted to talk to everybody about. Gaddix boy, he said, is anyone happy about the return game upgrade in Mr. Patterson? Oh, my goodness, folks. Let me tell you something. I watched a replay of the Super Bowl the other day. Eric Weems made me throw something. This dude hasn't returned a punt or a kick the whole season. During the Super Bowl, whenever they were in a position where they just need to hold the lead, he catches the ball a yard and a half in the end zone, brings it out, and gets tackled at the 15-yard line. I think it was the 11-yard line. I'm definitely glad about an upgrade in the punt return game. You got a guy who led the league for the last 2 years in punt returns. You cannot beat that. You cannot beat that. Stewie Rock J said he likes the signing. I love the signing. Now, one thing that we have to remember, though, guys, is that it's just not the guy that's returning the kick. That's one thing that we have to remember. It's just not the guy that's returning the kick. It's the people that are in front of them. Now, we know that they've taken wedge blocking. They're trying to take wedge blocking out the game. Coaches still find a way to implement it, but the way that this special team coaches up this team is going to make a huge difference in, how they move forward. It's going to make a huge difference. Hopefully they'll know to jump on onside kicks when there's an onside kick. Hopefully they'll definitely know that. Hayden said, "Hey, Low, are you like me and think Richard Grant is going to be that guy for us in the second round? He could be a strong safety who could cover or a free safety." You know what? That's a good question, Bo. That's a good question. I think that we'll definitely, I'm not going to say we'll definitely, but I think that there's a possibility we could go for a safety in the second round. I definitely think that's the case. Now, the question is, who is it going to be? And, is it just going to be one of those things that come to fruition for us? That's the question, Bo. Is it going to be one of those things that come to fruition for us? Y'all know who I want. Y'all already know who I want. I want Andre Cisco. Oh, man. But it's going to be interesting, man. It's going to be interesting. Now, this whole situation that I have, this whole thought process that I have about Dre said, "Coach Big get neck by Andre Cisco." What in the world, bro? Don't be like that. Huh? Oh, so everybody out here that don't know what I mean when I say get naked, that means that you just throw all caution and common sense to the wind because you find a guy that you would kind of do anything in the world for some reason because you just like him for some reason. So whenever everybody in the coaching staff talks about getting naked, that's what they talk about. We ain't talking about nothing nasty. We ain't talking about none of that nasty stuff, guys. So we just say getting naked. A lot of people get naked for LeBron James. LeBron James ain't done nothing for them. They get naked for him. Oh, man. Yeah, and Coach Wallace actually mentioned we signed a strong safety today, and Deron Harmon, who, I need to do a little bit more research on him, because it's one of those situations where I don't know as much about him. I've heard his name a few times, but, before I bring my analysis to the table, I got to make sure I do my homework. For everybody that's joining us, make sure if this is your first time checking us out, Country Boy definitely is appreciative that y'all had a chance to chill out with me today. My name is Big Low Country. I'm just a former football coach and old country boy that loves to sit around and talk about sports. Make sure that you hit that subscribe button down there. Y'all see it right down there. That thing says subscribe in red letters. And it's free. It's free to hit the subscribe button. So make sure that y'all do that. Now, we were talking about Cordarrelle Patterson getting signed by the Atlanta Falcons. And I'm just excited about how much of a move that this could be. Now, normally I ask everybody what their opinions are about, do y'all think that this makes the team better or worse? Well, I think this is kind of common sense. I ain't no need in even going down that rabbit hole. Ain't no need of beating a dead horse, Bo. Cordarrelle Patterson, he's probably the premier. Am I wrong to say? I'm not wrong to say that. Cordarrelle Patterson is probably the premier return guy in the league at this point in time. So it's definitely one of those situations, man, where you got to make a move. Now, Coach Ghost Pepper said that he's glad that they're trimming the fat because It only says 400,000, but it shows that they're probably looking at running backs in the draft. Also, maybe they like Allison more, but it's not written in stone. And just like Coach Ghost Pepper said, the Falcons, they're so cap poor. He walked in their house and 2 cockroaches tripped him and a rat tried to take his wallet. I mean, so it's hard times. Hard times at the ATL, bro. Thomas Dimitrov. Man, you owe us some money, man. You could just, man, come on, Thomas Dimitrov. At least set up a payment plan or something. Set something up for us. We need something off for you, Thomas Dimitrov. You should have did us like that. Leo said, hey, man, I'm ready for the season to start, too. And the reason, and the thing is because the offense and the team in general is going to look completely different. The team is going to look completely different. So I'm ready for everything to kind of get started, man. I'm ready for things to get started. Ooh, man, that's a good question. Well, hold on. Stuart Rock said, hey, Lo, before you laugh, what do you think about us signing Vic Beasley at a vet minimum contract? He might thrive in Dean Peace's defense. You know what? I'm not mad at that move. I'm not mad at that move. And the reason why I say that I'm not mad at if it's at a veteran minimum contract, and the reason why I say I'm not mad at it is because, first of all, if we look at all of these contracts that have been made in free agency, Stewie, they're all 1-year deals because we don't have the money for long-term commitments, number one. And, we got situations where you got guys trying to prove themselves. Now, Vic Beasley, he's had a few chances to prove himself in the past, but, they just didn't pan out. So if you put him in this Dean Pease defense, and he's not number two, he's just not the guy, kind of like Jadeveon Clowney isn't the guy in Cleveland, so you put him in this defense, he might be able to do something. You put him in as a rotational pass rusher. We know that he has talent to a certain extent. And, I think he should have been playing as a 3-4 outside linebacker for his whole career. Now, what Dan Quinn was doing, I have no idea. He thought he was the smartest guy in the room, and he definitely wasn't. So moving forward, I wouldn't be mad at that move, Stuart. That's actually a pretty good comment. That could solve some problems for us, and it could solve a problem for him because he needs somewhere to work this season. I ain't even mad at it, Bo. That's a good comment. ATM, what in the world, Bo? What's going on with your fam? Hey, man, I'm just chilling out on my lunch break. I said, man, I need to chop it up with the coaching staff today, man. I'm working hard, slaving for the man. So y'all let me know what y'all eat for lunch today. What y'all munching on? Just in case I might need to come by and get me a plate or something. Or try to get me a sandwich off for you. Oh man. Coach Wilder said, I think we didn't have this pandemic and the salary cap dropping. We have been okay with the salary cap. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, because, the pandemic really, really hit back in March. They were making some deals during that time. They probably weren't expecting this thing to last as long. I remember whenever I came home from work and I started working from home, I said, okay, well, we'll be back at work in 3 or 4 months. And I'm on lunch break right now from home talking to you, so it's just one of those situations. Ethan the L says some Dino nuggets. Okay. Oh man. Cinco Mo said, yeah, the bacon cheeseburger. Ain't nothing wrong with that, Cinco. Man, I might have to come through and you know how you used to do when you were young. You cut that burger in half, eat it with your cousin. Cousin might have to slide through and get, jump on that bacon cheeseburger for you. You can just slide all the bacon to my side. I'll just take that off you. I'll just take that off your hands. Jeremy said, I don't want a 1-year deal for Beasley to come back and Pease. I don't mind a 1-year deal for Beasley to come back Because yeah, you're definitely right. He could do a lot with them. You know, there's so many different possibilities that you could work with, especially if he stays true to his word and actually bring those blitzes from different directions. That would make a huge difference for our defense. Until we get a guy that could just legitimately beat, you know, one-on-one situations or 1.5-on-1 situations where, you know, guys get chipped and things like that. You know, because we just don't have like a Myles Garrett or, you know, a guy like that on our team right now who could just get double teams on the outside, leaving everybody else to his left or his right open, you know, on one-on-one situations. Grady Jarrett, he's taking a lot of double teams, sometimes triple teams, you know. So, I mean, it's tough. It's tough. ATM, what in the world, boy? ATM said, Big Low, not only that, but the NFL salary cap is $182 million this year, too. That's why Jadeveon Clowney settled for $10 million. Last year, he tried to get $20 million. That's exactly right. You know, so you got a lot of guys out there where they're going to have to make some. They're going to have to make some decisions, and it's just one of those situations, man. You got to do what you got to do. You know, so Vic Beasley. I'm sure. I mean, it's not like his calling is very big right now. Now, to me, Vic Beasley seems like the type of guy that'll say, "I'll just wait until after training camp because I don't want to go to training camp." Nobody wants to go to training camp. Training camp is terrible. But he'll say, "I just wait till after training camp till some people get hurt, then I'll come to a team." That sounds more like Vic Beasley. Mr. Hawkins. What in the world? Hey, everybody, y'all make sure y'all welcome Mr. Hawkins to the stream. I think this is my first time seeing you, Mr. Hawkins. Welcome. Thank you so much. We get together like this all the time. So make sure that you hit that notification bell so next time we go live, you can know it. But he said that. Mr. Hawkins said that he sees that the Falcons spent some Usher bucks today. Fake money. Fake money. You know that's a shame. That's a shame when Dogecoin. Y'all make sure y'all buy some Dogecoins though, because that's a good investment. Where Dogecoins are more valuable than Usher bucks. Hey, you never know. They might turn Usher bucks into a cryptocurrency one day. You never know. Daquan Patton. What's going on, Bo? Much love to you, man. Hope you're doing good. We're talking about these moves and that the Falcons are making and how this team is slowly starting to look like, you know, they're starting to form a different reputation. Is it too early for me to say that before the draft? I don't think so. I think that this team is slowly starting to draft or slowly starting to put together a new type of reputation. Number one reason why I say this is because I don't care what nobody says, your running backs are one of the biggest identities of what type of team you are. I don't care what nobody says. I don't care what nobody says. Think about it. Think about it like this right here. It's one of those cases where Ty Gurley, Ito Smith, Brian Hill, their reputation was, you know, we could do a little something for you. If everything is perfect, we could do a little something for you. Now, moving forward, we got Mike Davis. We don't know who we're getting in the draft. I think that the Falcons are going to make some huge moves, you know. But I think I really like the fact that we got Mike Davis because he's not tall as in big, but he's a thick guy, kind of short. He could do a lot of things. He could catch it out the backfield. He's not the fastest guy in the world, but he was fourth in the league in making people miss last year. You know, I was on the Panthers channel the other night, and they were sad that they let Mike Davis go. You also got a guy in Cordarrelle Patterson who, whenever you do field kicks, he has a chance to make a big play. We all know, everybody that's played football or that's coached football, whenever you make a special teams touchdown or you get a defensive touchdown, that increases your chance to win the game 6 times. So you're 6 times more likely to win the game whenever you score a defensive touchdown or a touchdown on special teams. So the fact that they're actually putting effort into that instead of getting someone who always just just lets the ball fall into the end zone or fair catches it, no matter how far people are in front of them, that speaks a lot to me, because that means that you're trying to win by any means necessary. Now, coaches that have egos, they say, okay, we don't got to do that much on special teams. That's not something that we have to do. We just need to focus on these 2 sides of the ball. And when I talk about investing, and I was talking about, like, for example, I was talking about Dogecoin and saying, y'all should invest in Dogecoin. Now, look, I'm not no expert. Y'all do your own research. But what I'm saying is that they're actually making those investments. So whenever they make those investments, that's basically them saying, okay, well, if our offense doesn't play well today, maybe there's a possibility we could bust an extra touchdown on special teams. And then momentum, which is one of the most powerful forces in the world, can make a huge difference for you. It can make a huge difference for you. So I just think that it's very beneficial. It's very beneficial. Now, Ethan, he says, he was asking over Najee. Now, my whole thing is that with Najee, my question to everybody is that aren't him and Mike Davis kind of like the same guy? Aren't they like the same guy? Mr. Hawkins said, "Will do, Coach Low." Much love to you, Coach Hawkins. I definitely appreciate you joining the coaching staff. Juice said he'll be happy when we win a Super Bowl. Look, I definitely agree with you on that. I definitely agree with you. But it's just one of those things, man, where we just have to legitimately consider that there's no egos involved, and we're going to try to win on every phase of the game. And teams that win Super Bowls and teams that are consistently competitive, that's what they do. Think about the New Orleans Saints. I hate to say this. New Orleans Saints, their defense, offense, and look, they showed y'all how good their special teams was in the Super Bowl when Sean Payton kicked the onside kick coming into the out of halftime. Y'all don't throw nothing at me, but it's the truth. That's a well-coached team on special teams. Saints, they're kicking onside kicks at halftime to ice the game. Falcons, they won't even jump on the onside kick. What in the world, boy? What in the world? One of my favorite players of all time, who, a lot of people don't think much of, Jacoby Jones. I just like this dance when he scored touchdowns to dance. For the Baltimore Ravens, 2012, that offense they weren't gangbusters, but they were scoring touchdowns and making big plays on special teams. Special teams is huge, guys. I don't care what nobody says. I don't care what nobody says. Ethan said he's glad that Howie Roseman is an RG. I'm definitely glad that Howie Roseman is an RGM. Coach Wallace said that he likes Javonte Williams, 5'10", 220. That's just an all-purpose running back. That's an all-purpose running back, man. All-purpose running back. Now, Devon, he says that Patterson is a good signing. He will not only help in the run game and passing game, but he can be a big help in special teams. And that's exactly what I'm saying. Because not only is he, because he can line up in the slide. If you got a guy that you trust to put back there to return kicks for you, there is no reason why he should not, that you can't put him in the slide. He can line up out wide. He has the size for it. I've watched his film. He's very good at releasing from the line of scrimmage. We know that the kid is fast. The only team that would put somebody who's not fast playing kick returner are the Atlanta Falcons and Eric Weems. I would have been a better kid. I would have averaged more yards per return than Eric Weems did. I mean, let's be honest. But we know the kid is fast, so he can line up out wide and in the slot, And doggone, the kid played running back sometimes because they were just trying to get the ball in the kid's hands. Now, if you legitimately look at the teams that he's played with, when has Cordarrelle Patterson played with a quarterback that was worth his weight in salt? When has he legitimately played with somebody? This is an under the radar kind of pickup. The only thing I'm upset about is that we just got him for 1 year. That's the only thing I'm upset about. And y'all might ask, why do I say that? It's because if he comes out and he just busts it wide open, if he just comes out, he just kills it, of course he's going to want more money. Then you got to make decisions. You're going to have to pay him more than you would have paid him for this year. But in the words of Ghost Peppers, we're so cap poor. Thomas Dimitroff left the Falcons so cap poor. We just kind of stuck in a bad situation. We stuck in a bad situation, man. Yeah. Coach Waddle said that he's 6'2", 220. So basically, he's the same size as Julio Jones. Not only would a guy line up at X slot, the X, Y, Z wide receiver, but think about this. The guy could block on the outside, which is he beat me to it. Better blocker than Calvin Ridley. He could block on the outside. What did everybody say that we missed the most last year? Mohamed Sanu in that run blocking game. Mohamed Sanu. Daquan Treadwell, he came in, scored 2 touchdowns. Everybody's like, well, dang. Why did y'all let him go during training camp or right after training camp? Because it was just one of those situations where they rather have. You know what? I can't answer that question for you. I'm just as confused as y'all are. I'm just confused as I mean, so it's just one of those things, man. Ghost Pepper said, do y'all think with Ito being released means Arthur Smith and Terry Fontenot are open up a spot to bring back Todd Gurley? To be honest with you, I wouldn't bring him back. Why do I need to bring Todd Gurley back when there's so many other talented running backs out there? Somebody go call Kenneth Gainwell's agent and tell him, we'll see you at rookie training camp. We'll see you at rookie mini camp, Kenneth Gainwell. Somebody call him. Let him know Big Low Country welcomes you to Atlanta. First order of wet lemon pepper wings is on me. Oh, man. Man, I see Devon Standiford's in here. Much love to you, Devon. I see you, man. I see you. Coach Ronda said, Coach Lowe is not giving out financial or investment advice. Y'all do your own research, invest money where it makes sense for you. I'm not giving y'all financial advice. Definitely. Now, yeah, because Julio Jones, he's 6'3", 220. So if we put them side by side, I mean, they're basically the same guy. Of course, Julio Jones runs routes better than Cordarrelle Patterson, but Patterson, he's a inch shorter than Julio Jones, and he can just get up the field. Strong as ain't nobody business. Oh man, Stewart said Jones, Ridley, Patterson, Hurst, and you add Pitts. Man, I don't know how they're gonna stop it. Don't forget about Lombardi, who's coming into his own. So I mean, look, man, it's definitely going to be interesting. It's definitely going to be interesting, man. Definitely, because you're putting that with Arthur Smith, who's going to be running a little bit different of a defense. To be honest with you, now I'm looking at this pick. I'm legitimately thinking, is Kyle Pitts even that much of an option anymore? Is Kyle Pitts is he even an option anymore? Because y'all just seen what Stewie Rock J put in there. That's a lot of talent. With that fourth pick, do you trade now? I know a lot of y'all are getting naked for Kyle Pitts and out there and everything, and y'all out there singing Poetic Justice in the thunder and the rain. Y'all getting negative for Kyle Pitts, but I'm just saying, you making moves like this. Is it even an option? James Williams said Ty Gurley needs worse than mine. Seco Bo said, till one of them investments hit 15%. Or till one of the investments hit, then it's 15%. Oh man, I'm gonna let y'all keep your money, Cinco Mo. But I say that just in case you want to give me 20-25%. But nah, I ain't giving no financial or investment advice. Oh man, y'all are crazy. But yeah. Coach Dre, what's going on, Coach Dre? He said, yes, indeed. I like OZ. Olamide Zaccheaus, number 17. Yeah, man, he's a good wide receiver. Good wide receiver. We're good at wide receiver, guys. We're set. For all of the rumors and everything about getting a wide receiver, I think this kind of dispelled that rumor, to be honest with you. Devon said, we get it. Let it go, coach. What in the world, bro? Oh man. Now Coach Wilder said Big Low, Fontenot is staying the course for filling needs through free agency. We will see if he's sticking to that best player available. And that's I like it. I like it. There ain't no feelings getting involved. It's a beautiful thing when feelings don't get involved. So it's one of those rare cases that we haven't seen in Atlanta where we're actually filling needs. So it's looking more and more like if we trade down, we're going to be getting someone to help that defensive line, or we're going to be getting someone to help us in the secondary, cornerback. A lot of people saying Patrick Surtain, Caleb Farley. He's been falling down draft boards because of those back issues that he's having. But look, I still think that he's that guy. Everybody's hurt. He just played a full football season. Everybody hurt right now. That's why we have the off season. But yeah, man, definitely. Look, I need y'all to do me a favor. I need y'all to do a country boy a favor. Make sure if I made you smile, you learned something that you didn't know before. If you think I'm a good guy, make sure that y'all hit that like button. My name is Big Low Kuntry. I'm just an old country boy that love to sit around and talk about sports. And we get around like this and talk like this all the time. Everybody who subscribes is on the coaching staff. If you subscribe, it's free. If you subscribe, it's free. And as you can see, the chat is always popping off. So we get together and we just talk about sports like this all the time, man. Look, for everybody that's in the coaching staff, I just want y'all to know that, look, man, I definitely appreciate everybody for chilling out with me, man. I'm actually on my lunch break, and I'm finna get ready to throw together old turkey sandwich. I'm finna eat you know what? I think I'm finna have me a turkey sandwich and some pork skins. I think that's what I'm gonna go with. Turkey sandwich and some pork skins. Now look, in the country, we don't get our pork skins from the stove. Nah, we go to the butcher shop. we go to the butcher shop to get our pork skins. But yeah, man, hey, I need to go ahead, get my grub on. Old big boy gotta eat. Big boy gotta eat. I can't, I can't go too long without eating. Sid Falcon said, "Good afternoon, coach. How upset would everyone be if we took the fourth best QB? We take Pitts. He's at minimum a trade asset down the road. If he balls out, he's gonna ask for wide receiver money on that second contract. And you're definitely right. We got to think for the future. We can't do like Thomas Dimitroff, and just be throwing money all over the place." Oh man. Well, look, man, I need to go ahead, get ready to throw down, and get back to work. I gotta keep humping it. Gotta keep going. But look, we definitely gonna get together in the future. Y'all make sure y'all don't do nothing that I would do. Rise up, man. 8 times down. Y'all be easy.